Well, we're now behind Brad Lucas, who's slaying a few. That looks like a little carp. He's catching a few fish down the edge now on maggots. I think he's got around about 40 to 50 pound, I'd say, going off what anglers have said. And he's just got a little kinder pot on the end of his pole, potting a few maggots in down the edge where he's been throwing them. And as you can see, it's absolutely freezing. They've all got the coats on. It feels really cold, so I think the anglers will do well to catch some good weights today, because the fish will certainly be feeling this. It rained all night, so that's definitely going to take a little bit of a toll on the fishing, but there's still loads of fish coming out. Carp, F1s, eyed, the usual for western pools. See if he can catch us one. Had a little walk around Weir Pool. It's a little bit of a struggle on that lake at the moment, but it was hard there early doors yesterday, so I expect that lake to come good late on again. You can see all this rain coming down, leaves are coming off the trees. It's definitely changing this time of year now. We'll see if he can catch one. We'll give him a minute or two. We'll have a little wander around. It's fantastic fishing here at Western Pools. Even this time of year, you can tap little bits of bait in, fish maggots, fish pellets, and get loads of bites. Brad said he's got 20 eyed, 30 eyed. So they'll go probably 30 pound. They're a good stamp. Maybe a bit less, 25 pounds. He's had 10 or 12 F1s. So 20 pound probably. So, you know, he's on for a good weight. Only 70 pound was needed to win this lake yesterday. So a win would definitely put Brad right up there in the framing places, if you can pull it out the bag. There you go. Right on cue. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh. Well, that's it. I'll leave Bradders to sort that out. We've got Alan Rutherford over there. Seen him snare a couple down the edges. He's just potting some micros in, I think, fishing an expander. They all caught some fish in this bowl yesterday, so I expect them to catch a few again today. See Brad poking through there. Got Ian Welsh here. I'm not seeing him catch a fish, but oh, there we go. Right on cue for me. Just fishing the jigger shallow with casters. You catching shallow on caster?
Yeah, catching shallow, yeah.
Little eyed. Plenty bites.
Bites fish in there?
Yeah. So he's just fishing on the jigger. This pool's absolutely full of eyed, and quite often they can make up a good chunk of your weight, especially in the early part of the match before the carp and F1s have a feed. See, he's just fishing a long line on that, right through the layers, loose feeding casters. Jigging his float up and down, moving that hook bait, just waiting for one to pull the elastic out. And then we've got, on the end here, we've got Matty Mollart. Cracking angler. Had a bit of a tough day yesterday. And I don't know if he's catching today. He's had a few fish. I'll sit on his trolley. We'll watch him for a minute, see if he catches one. Just fishing the jigger to a set of pads which are now under the water, I think. But I'm pretty sure they're either dead or sunken, and quite often this time of year, fishing on top of the sunken pads can be a great way of catching a weight because they hold fish naturally. Jigging that float up and down. Everyone seems to be fishing the jig on here today. There's a lot of good angles on here as well, so it'll take some doing to win the lake, that's for sure. And then all around here, we've got Jack Williams. He's fishing down the edge. What have you got, Jack? Have you? Nice. What are you doing, fishing maggots on the edge?
No, I've just come down the edge from catching.
So he says he's been catching shallow on maggots or casters, I'd assume, and then he's fishing down the edge now. 20 always used to be a noted flyer. It's still a great peg, but it's a lot fairer along the straight now. All these 3 pegs, Ian just got nailed another one. It's a nicer one. The canal pool is producing plenty bites. See, Alan Rutherford just nailed one as well. See him through the trees. Looks like a nice F1. Lovely fish, look at that. So there's plenty of bites, plenty of fish feeding on this lake. Leave them to it. See if Brad's had any more and then we'll sign off. A little update, we're going to do a Facebook Live in a short while over on a different lake, so make sure you check that out. Go and see if Brad catches one shallow here. Oh, this is the man who is brilliant on the jigger. You can tell by the way he uses the rig, flicking that hook bait up and down. Little flicks on the end of the poles just makes that hook bait flutter up and down, and the F1s in idle grab it as it's flying past them. Brad's fishing maggots. It's always a safe bet on here. You catch them silvers, which boosts your weight massively at the end of the match. Are you going to catch one for us? Well, what we'll do is we'll sign off there. Thanks for watching. We'll do another update later on Facebook. Make sure you check that out. Until next time, bye bye.